Okay, now boys and girls, I'm just testing. So unfortunately, Warhammer let the team down rather catastrophically, and so instead we're going to be playing a different game for a while until some optimization occurs. Fingers crossed. Also, we will be playing hopefully a bit of what do you call it? A bit duh, 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 Mass Effect while we wait. So there you go. Unfortunately, it is what it is, boys and girls. I can't get it to work. But hey, what can we do? What can we do? Also, I need to make some changes and go to public. There we are. And carry on. So, apologies, boys and girls, for the failure of Warhammer. I have fell into immense disgrace trying to get it to work. Um, I think it's something to do with. Um, I think it's something to do with the recording software. I think Streamlabs OBS puts far too much resources into streaming. So I was using up to 95% of my GPU to stream the game, even though it's a 2080 Super and I'm playing it on medium quality. I think what's happening is it's just not optimized for streaming right now, and I feel, in my own opinion, that the game has had a little bit of issues with recording in general. So what you're seeing on my recording is choppiness, general bad gameplay, or generally bad video. And then what you're seeing on my end, what I'm seeing on my end is very seamless. And so it's not, I think the problem is it's not being able to pick up all the frames because of the recording limitations. Um, anyway, it's not the end of the world. It's just a pain in my ass. And hopefully in time I'll be able to get it fixed. But if not, I will again I play offline after work, and I will be playing something Elden Ring when that comes out instead. Um, what do I think about Elden Ring? No, not Elden Ring. Warhammer. So this is gonna be a bit weird. I'll upload that as a separate video because you're gonna be seeing Mass Effect 2 while I talk about Warhammer, which is a bit bizarre. But primarily, it's a good game, Warhammer 3. You know what? I'll do it as a separate video. I'll do it as a separate video because it's going to be too complex, you know. Anyway, let's do a new game. Import the ME1 Shepherd. Import character. And let's go for combat difficulty normal, auto level up, and squad power usage on, and all save on. Name John Shepherd. Rank 43. Military soldier. Renegade command. Shepherd followed the renegade path. Rex survived. Kanelenko got the good news. Council was lost, and Commander Shepard recommended Commander Anderson.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
Let's turn this up for you boys. There we are.
Out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose
That's
Shepard,
desynced, and the eyes are
will
playing up.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
The video is desynced from the alt tab, I believe. 1 month after the devastating Geth attack, considerable humanity seized political power of the galaxy. Now the human-led council is forced to respond to evidence that Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate advanced civilizations every 55 years, to return. To quote rumors, the council has sent Commander Shepard and an army to wipe out the last pockets of Geth resistance. Officially, okay, I can't read the rest. Blame the invasion on the Geth and the leader, a rogue Spectre. Okay.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
Gotta be arsehole Shepard to the end.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either.
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
That's so harsh.
Commander,
Get the hell out of here.
everybody in. Go, go, go!
How does this run better? Well, it is an older game, but it's still, I'm so salty about Warhammer not being able to run properly. Okay, let's go to the options and turn on. Let's not turn on. Let's not touch the graphics. Let's go on subtitles.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Okay, looks good. Looks good. Continue on. Joker!
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us, we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to... Oh no. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm!
What a shame. What a shame. No, I would not like to look at your interactive comic book.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
I'll accept that face. I'm not. It's only a face a mother would love, so I've got to accept it. We'll stay as a soldier.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings. My God, Miranda, I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Starts pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Dose me up, Scotty.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again. Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
I'm going. I'm not He's going.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast.
Okay, space bar for cover.
Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get you to the shuttles.
Nice, nice sort of organization you have here.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover.
Okay, I gotta take cover. I actually do have to take cover. Not like the previous game.
Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
Not the previous game. We could just like wander around aimlessly, doing a gunfight.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Here come the mechs. Take the elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing great, Shepard. Head to the next room and I'll try to meet you. Shepard, free me. I've got them closing in on my position. Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
I wonder who's the traitor. Probably not the guy who's upset he's not getting paid enough.
Log update. I can't figure Miranda out. As project director, she should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old ice queen. Maybe she's worried Shepard might become the new favorite. Or maybe she is just a pure cold-hearted bitch.
Hostile!
Shields have failed.
On target! Gun! What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Look, pal, I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you.
A little bit harsh.
Sorry about that.
It's like not. And so Jacob's quite a nice guy as well.
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Okay, move your mouse over to full command.
They're falling back. Okay. I promise I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking.
Purposely asking all these stupid questions at the absolute wrong time.
Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. Service tunnels are this way.
Like, I know this is sudden.
They've seen us.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is full of mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
But I need to ask all these long-winded, tedious questions.
They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of
You're out of control.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who he was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter his identity in any way, if he's somehow not the man he used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
Right. Duly noted.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Metagel. Where's the Unity power? Oh, it's there.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't care who set up who. Those mechs are shooting at all of us. We'll sort it out later.
We need to find Miranda first. We can't just leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... Overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
These mechs
Lovely
don't know
stuff.
when to quit.
Backup system.
The fastest way to the shuttles is...
There we are.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Can't
Okay,
shoot the barrels anymore.
but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history. According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group. You wiped out several of our research bases. But things changed.
I don't think I did
The
that.
Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
The facial expressions are slightly better than in the first game.
We've been spotted. Got no shield.
Yay! More lore over here.
Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You
That's a
mean the
big
Elusive
forehead.
Man? I know you know for
I mean,
sure.
everyone's got big foreheads, but
Ah, Jake.
I don't think the remakes
Should've
don't
known
been
your
very nice
conscience
for
would get the
Miranda.
better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
Okay.
Before you meet with the Elusive Man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years?
We already know
I've
that.
been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Those bastards were dug in deep in a fortified bunker. I sent a lot of good soldiers to their deaths. That's how it had to be.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility, you had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Elenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
We should move on.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Boy, Splinter Cell organization, they are certainly well equipped.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room. The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Hi Tom, sadly I can't get Warhammer working, but it is what it is. I'll do a review of it offline. I won't show any of the gameplay on that because I can't get it to run, but I can't get it to stream, but at least it'll be something, you know. At least it'll be something.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
From what I hear, I cost you a fortune. Why'd you do it?
For the defense and preservation of humanity. I didn't spend 2 years and billions of credits bringing you back to serve as a common soldier. But humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I just don't have one. I can't be bothered to make one, if I'm honest. I can't be bothered to make one. That's why I don't have a profile picture. One day when I can be bothered, I'll make a bad boy.
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
Doll keeps on trying to make one for me, but I'm like, I don't think so. I'm asserting dominance on the letter M from the YouTube algorithm.
While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat.
A Reaper
Blaming
threat.
the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If you're after the Reapers, just
So this is like the
right
filler
direction.
part of the
Miranda
game,
was
really.
worried you'd be
It sort of
resistant.
skips to the.
She's not usually wrong.
You probably could have gone from 1 to
I have
3
a
without
shuttle
this
ready
part.
to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
I'll get what you're looking for and be back before you know it.
Good to hear it. Find any clues you can.
And in the first
Who's
Mass
abducting
Effect, yeah,
the
first Mass
others?
Effect's done.
Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Moving on to the second bad boy. Ooh. I'm having time this Saturday. I think I'm tempted to play some Hoi 4 multiplayer, but I'll probably have to record it and not stream it. Because you know what the Hoi 4 multiplayer community is like.
I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
What's the matter, Lawson? Worried you're not his favorite anymore?
I've proven my value to the elusive man. Let's hope you're able to do the same.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
You're part of Cerberus. I'll be keeping an eye on you, too.
Fair enough. I can't expect you to trust me just because I ask you. I'll just have to earn that trust.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
How many wivs do you have in the last 28 days? What's a wiv? What's a wiv?
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Squads, action points. Auto level up. Adrenaline rush gives you hyper accelerated reflexes. Good. Cool, I got all this money. Because I imported over.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
Was that subscribe I got? I'm not. I'm a bit confused, Tom. I don't know what you mean. Oh, views. You meant views. You put with instead of views. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a big old hard look, shall we? 9.4K. But bearing in mind it's owned mostly from the Hearts of Iron games. It's all pretty much Hearts of Iron stuff. And no one's got time for that.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
We're gonna find out who did this and take him down.
See,
Nothing
this
gets in our
Shepard
way.
is too
Am I
consistent.
clear?
I prefer the other Shepard who was just all over the place. He was just a hypocrite to everyone. Well, an arsehole to everyone. But I think that's because he hasn't been talking to individuals, normally as to groups of people right now. I hate the holster still. That's good. And now we have a new weapon. Let's crack out the machine gun and carry on.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Wandering around.
Strange.
No
No
one is
bodies,
here.
no structural damage, no signs of battle.
Setting the scene for the story. But I can't do fuck all. Oh no, robots. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get dabbed on. Why am I using this weapon? Back out the sniper rifle. Right, a video idea. You should look for some games on Steam that people don't really play that much, like a couple of not indie games, but you know, just like how do I put it? How do I play this first? Oh, I've got to. This. There we are. And see if they're any good, and then just talk about them, like Easy Red and things like that. Games that could have potential, but no one really knows about. But I think a lot of people make the mistake of chasing the latest release, which is not a good idea unless you intend to play it yourself, because then you'll just be up against a myriad of other content creators. Especially if you're doing a big game, like a lot of the big releases will have early releases to higher up viewers, and so you're never going to really make a dent.
Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operators.
Well, just play what you enjoy.
Weapons down. Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to
And then
investigate these
and then you'll
attacks
see
on human
what
colonies.
happens.
You're part
Or
of
just play
us,
Hoi 4,
thinking you
because
at
Hoi
your
4 is
worst,
ridiculous.
Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived? We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
You should head back to your ship, Tally. We'll let you know when we find Vitor. Like hell. I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. I don't want to fight you, Shepard. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do.
No, I
Good luck, Shepard.
I
See
can't
you on the
betray.
far
I
side.
can't betray the old allies. I can be an arsehole to everyone, but the old allies.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security. Pretty drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of him.
We've been spotted.
Hostiles are clear.
CC. 1 2. 1 2. Oh, that's a pain in the ass to do. All it gives you is credits as well, which is a pain in the ass.
Use overload on him.
You use overload on them. I don't want to use overload on them. How?
Back off.
Lovely stuff. Or I could play some of the older games. Like, I've been tempted to play Resident Evil again.
I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
There we are.
Shepard, we are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Oh
You
no.
got it.
No. And then no. Ouch.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Overload.
Overload will take out that shield.
Don't think it did. Why are you attacking me? Why can't you attack the other guy?
Heavy armor weakened.
There we are.
It's going up.
You are starting to see a development of the combat from the first Mass Effect. You're actually seeing bigger enemies. Well, you saw big enemies in the previous one, but it's just more fluid. The game's more fluid. Do. Okay, it's not as hard as I thought it was. You can actually link things up. You don't have to link them all up at once, which is good. Which is good.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Great. We come all this way and our only witness is a babbling idiot.
Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. Mech. You're not one of them. You're human. They didn't find you?
No.
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
Idle.
My God.
Welcome back to chill Saturday. Oh, tired boy. I've been spending last 2 days playing the hell out of Warhammer. Sadly, I couldn't get it streaming, but I'll just do a review on it instead and do a recorded review. But it's a bit annoying because I'm not sure why it's playing up. I think something to do with the streaming algorithm or DX12 is causing it to poo its pants and cause that frame drop. But I've always had problems when I stream it. Yeah, I'll just do a review on it. I mean, how many hours do I have on the game before can I actually review it? Let's see. Let's go with, I have got 18 hours. Yeah, that's fine. 18 hours is more than enough.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen.
And so it's just waiting
Usually
till
Western
Elden Ring instead,
intermediaries,
really.
like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow,
I'm
it can
playing
explain what
Warhammer
happened to the
Offline.
colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
You need more than 30 hours to do a review. Is that is that a thing? Is it?
The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans.
I just
Only
think
human colonies have
if you've
been hit.
gone over the refund limit, I think you should have the right to review it. Oh, okay. Roger. Well, I'm gonna be. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be a middle of the road review, really. It's not gonna be
Tell me more
too
about these swarms.
It's how
too
they
harsh.
find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
It's gonna be sort of meh.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly,
I mean, I enjoyed it,
abducting human colonists.
but there's only really one optimum way of playing it until Mortal Empires comes out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We finally find a witness, and he's so off his nut he can't even tell us what he saw.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the quarry and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried
I
to
find it
betray us
quite
once
fun,
already. If we
the
give them to
setting,
you,
like
we'll never get the
in
intel
terms
we
of
need.
the scale, and it's quite fun offline to watch like people smack each other, but it's very fast paced, and I think its big limitation is it can be very awkward to play on some of the factions. It's supposed to, in attempting to give the factions a certain feel, actually trying to play those factions the way they were presented to you is actually counterproductive. So, for example, if you're playing as Khorne, you're supposed to be going around laying siege to everything, fighting and raising and occupying, but your units are so expensive that, and you take too many casualties, it's like fighting and looting, that you effectively don't really have much of a choice but to go around playing the game normally to start, and then moving on to raiding and looting. But you can't keep expanding because of the chaos rifts that keep on opening, which makes it very difficult for you to play to sort of invade the rest of the world. The game or the campaign is mostly just to turtle up and do the chaos rifts, which can be pretty dull, unfortunately. And plus, on the harder difficulties, it can be very difficult to actually get the ball rolling.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving.
Like, I enjoy playing Kislev. I found the gunpowder really fun. The hybrid, I like the Strout skin.
Ready for pickup.
Really, depending on the faction, like if you play Cafe, you can have quite a hard early to mid game start, and then a ridiculously easy late game start. Same with Kislev, because of the chaos rifts. Everyone is in the same boat in that big empires or big blobs start having their inner kingdoms get torn apart by progressively larger and larger chaos armies. And so once you've established your choke points, unless you purposely make your life harder for yourself and keep on expanding, you just end up in a situation where you gimp yourself. So, for example, when I played Cafe, I secured most of the south. I confederated. I had the friendly ogres to my south. We had the bastion secured, and we had all the territory within Cafe secured, and I had a big blob of AI friendly Cafean troops holding the Great Wall. Now, I could turtle up for the rest of the game and just go into Chaos Rifts, which would be the optimum, easiest way of playing. Or I could try and start expanding into worse territory like the Ogre Mountains or into the Chaos Wastes, and then have a problem with not having enough armies to fight battles and fight future Chaos Rifts and protect my own territory. So you end up in a weird sort of game where the aim is not to expand, your aim is to expand to a certain point and then hold and just do the quests. And so the late game is only as hard as you make it, especially if you've got like the order tied on your side.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
No, I'm saying that you have the right way of playing it, or the most optimum way of playing it, and you have the harder, less optimum way of playing it. And so you have a choice between making the game purposely harder for yourself, or playing a more boring, limited turtle strategy. So you either turtle and win the campaign, or you expand and potentially and win it, but it's a lot harder.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives.
I don't know yet. I'll see what work has for me on Monday, Tuesday. But what are you thinking?
Exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need
Okay.
a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get
Suppose Tuesday we could do that Latvia playthrough.
Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the
Or the
collectors.
Estonia game.
When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Okay, no worries.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on...
Oh, I'll just play Sweden then.
My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
Yeah, I wanted Finland to have a tech tree, really. Finland should have got a tech tree.
I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Yay!
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Yay, we got some bare bones resources. So, one of the things with this game is that you actually need to pick up weapons upgrades to repair your or your ship upgrades for the last battle, and if you don't do that, people get the good news. So bear that in mind, that before we go on the last mission, we'll have to be doing some shopping. I feel like the Legendary Edition's remake of Miranda has been pretty poor. She looks like a potato.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, a Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
You still don't get it, do you? You're not in charge of this mission. I am.
Operative Lawson makes a valid point, Shepard. Without the Professor, any encounter with the Collectors would result in failure.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Your distrust is logical, Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Okay, so I don't think these guys have got anything new to say, but we will take a look. In fact, we'll go wandering around the ship first. We're going to do this properly.
Welcome. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I handle my own business.
I understand. I won't bother you unless it's important. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
What do you actually do?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
I don't need you analyzing me, Yeoman.
Yes, sir. Anything else, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Joker would like to speak to you on the bridge. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
That'll be all.
Yes.
Right. I'm going the wrong way. Let's take a look at the journal. So, because this is the Legendary Edition, we've also got a load of other quests. But I think that's all on the map anyway. Original agreement with veteran mercenary Zaid. You will find him in Omega. He's wrapping up his current bounty. Lost contact with a survey ship. Normandy crash site located if you want to go to Normandy and pick up whatever's there. Recon hood. Overlord. Arc projector. And rendezvous with Kasuma Goto. I don't think I actually ever picked up Kasuma Goto. I think I picked up Zaid, but that was it.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby. Better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
Yes, Shepard.
That's all for now.
Goodbye, Edie.
Shepard.
We got things to do. Any more unread missions? I'm gonna mark these as red. And that should hopefully get the next quest going. Still, we got time for that.
Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
What does this do?
Probe launched. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical
Platinum,
equipment.
okay. What about iridium?
Probe launched. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles. Launching probe.
Okay, so palladium really does not do a lot.
Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe.
No, no, game. I just want to go back. What's over here? You know what? We can do this later. There's no need for this. There's no need for this. No need for that one. This was one of the more duller parts of Mass Effect 2. Built on the mined-out husk of metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the station has lain idle and abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original elegant design is given away to haphazard expansion by scrabbling factions of every species. There's no central government or unifying authority on Omega, and nobody can recall a time where there was one. 7.8 million people living on that, apparently.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Batarians. No one likes Batarians.
Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting. Afterlife, now.
Duly noted. Duly noted.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station.
Oh yeah, all the scum and villainy.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates, even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Go ahead and get set up on the Normandy.
Right. I'll go make myself at home. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an
Oh, such nice, lovely people.
refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as possible. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
No. Here we are. The seedy underbelly of the terminal systems. So if we look at a map, you can see it's a very big old map, but it's again pretty limited in terms of how things go. So you've got the shops on the right, the VIP area for Afterlife, the apartments there, the Afterlife area there, and so on and so forth, areas there, and so on. And so you just sort of go exploring and wandering around, and eventually you find out where you need to go. Okay, there's nothing here, that's interesting. I don't think I'd like to live here.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
What are you looking at?
The man whose day I'm about to ruin.
I'm not looking for trouble.
Randomly go up to someone and start hurling death threats.
Before I find you something.
All right. I've got stuff to do anyway. Come on, let's get out of here.
I love it. This is what makes Mass Effect. And the strippers, of course.
I seen a Borg shoot a man. Oh no! It was another Borg shot.
No, you just get pissed, basically. Tell them to get pissed. alcoholic simulator. Someone must have coded that, or someone coded that. That's where that glass seamlessly moves. Quite impressed by that. And it's just two bodyguards or two colleagues just watching as you get slowly more and more adult. It should just be on a loop for 5 hours. Okay, enough alcohol. Enough nodding. We need to go. I'm a little bit drunk.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
Try it and you'll be skating the inside of your colon.
I'd almost pay to see that, but it's not an option. You want to talk? You get scared.
Mass Effect drinking, exactly. Mass Effect drinking simulator, the best kind of simulator.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
Right.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me.
You told me to come to you.
CEO, Queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one ruler. Don't fuck with Arya.
Sounds like neither of us likes being jerked around.
And on your ship, that would matter. Here, we entertain my preferences. So, what can I do for you?
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why's everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of...
This is a much more polished game compared to the first Mass Effect.
Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
I'm putting a team together. He's on my list.
Interesting. You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
Just tell me how to find him.
The local merc groups are recruiting anyone with a gun to help them take down Archangel.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players.
It's a pity that Andromeda sort of killed any attempt to further the Mass Effect universe.
Is Archangel.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morton Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morton. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking.
Some
Never
stripper
shuts
in the
up.
background.
If
Classic.
you really need to find him,
Classic.
take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. And to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Maybe I'll come back later.
Maybe I'll be here.
Mass Effect. The Kuma's video game.
You want to talk? Talk to Arya.
I hear you're recruiting.
Why don't you step
No, I think that's The Witcher, actually.
You'll get paid when the job's done, just like everyone else. Who's next? You three look like you could do some damage. Looking for a good fight?
Sure, if this is the place to go after Archangel.
This is the place. Standard fee is 500 credits each. You get paid when the job's done. If you die, your friends don't collect your share. You'll need your own weapons and armor. Looks like you got that covered. And no, this does not make you a member of the Blue Suns, Eclipse, or the Blood Pack. You are a freelancer, period. Any questions?
Why are the mercs working together to take down Archangel?
You haven't been on Omega long, huh? He does everything he can to screw with us. Shipments go missing. Operations are compromised. Every month it gets worse. Tarek and the other bosses are tired of losing credits. And men.
Is he a heavy hitter? How many merc bosses are involved in this attack?
Yeah, Tarek runs the Blue Suns, but all three bosses are overseeing the operation. Jared's leading the Eclipse and Garm's the head of the Blood Pack. Tarek's in charge, but the others would never say that. I'm surprised they're in on this at all, but I guess getting rid of Archangel is worth it.
Seems like a lot of trouble for just one guy.
You had a whole team, but we've dealt with them. Now he's just one guy. But he's got the advantage. It's his base of operations and he knows we're coming. He's planned for an attack like this. Lost a lot of men trying to get to him already.
It's gonna be tough to get to him.
Like chasing a Vorch out of the sewer pipes. But that's why we're recruiting. If we just keep throwing fighters at him, we'll get him eventually.
Ah, the Soviet approach.
Where do we go?
Just head over to the transport depot outside the club. One of our boys will take you from there. Send in the next one.
Hey, is this where I sign up?
You look a little young to be freelancing as a merc.
I'm old enough. I grew up on Omega. I know how to use a gun.
So does Archangel.
I can handle myself. Besides, I just spent 50 credits on this pistol, and I want to use it.
If you're sure registration's in here, good luck. You'll need it.
Perfect. Thanks.
Hey, yeah, good luck. You'll need it. Let's do some exploration first. What do you mean, Paragon? I'm pretty much an arsehole the entire time. I even let that kid go to his death. Okay, this just takes us back over here. Stripper. Sadly, no strip tease for us.
You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Arya's Patriarch. What do you want?
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago,
Omega was my rock. When Ari arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was...
I just wandered in and found this guy.
She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones of my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alone?
She doesn't destroy what she can use. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken.
I should be going.
Okay, duly noted. Random person. Random bit of lore. I suspect there will be a quest for that person later. Vulture. Poverty. More vulture. Where is this taking me? Oh, I've ended up back over here. Oh, there's two parts of the bar. That makes sense.
This place. How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand or you don't want to?
Doesn't really matter.
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
Leave, human. Tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavin. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Right.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
No one in their right mind would pay these prices for salvage parts.
I know. It's crippling my sales.
Drop your prices and I'll consider buying. Otherwise, I'll keep walking.
You're right. I'll give you whatever you like for the original price. And if this gets back to Harrod, I'll deal with it then.
What are you doing here?
Like you to Omega.
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage. It's my problem.
Here you go. 1,000 credits.
Here you go. Boy.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
Geth plasma shotgun, Matuk. Heavy skin weave, we'll buy that.
I'll take it.
And we will buy the heavy weapon ammo. And then we'll have to be careful about spending anything else. Where's this taking me? The thing with this is so much, it's a bit more open, not as open, but still a bit open. So it's quite difficult to see where everything is. Sometimes, and I like to see everything the game has to offer, or the map has to offer. So I end up just wandering around the corners, going, "Have I missed anything? Have I missed anything?" And it makes for a rather dry game, a dry experience.
Blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You and you.
Okay, that's going to lead me to the quarantine zone. There's apartments to the left I can't go in. So let's go over here. Repent! Repent!
I might have something here for humans.
Not much.
You might snare a few tourists with these prices, but I'm not giving you a single credit.
Sure, you can find things cheaper if you're willing to risk the black market.
Well, you and I could do business if you just charge what this crap is worth.
Fine. I'll give you the uppity human discount. And that's all you're getting.
Oh, cool. So this army could buy as part of the Dragon Age 2 sort of promotion. So if you had Dragon Age 2, you got this automatically, but it looks like they're selling this for you just to buy straight out, which is cool. I definitely will buy this magazine. The finest xenophilia. Basically bought a dirty mag. What am I trying to look at here? I bought an alien dirty mag. So I need to go to Harrods Emporium next. Based.
What do you want?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
Fine. But fortunately this area is not too big. But I've got to remember to search everything in this area, because if I don't, I'm going to get the bad news.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage
Is that a
cheaper than
floating cigar?
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day.
They can buy a guest ship, a visor, capacitor chest plate, terminus armor. Oh, terminus armor looks cool. And the Black Storm. But no ship stuff, so hey ho. So we've been to all the shops, so we can move on with our next quest. Repaired. Repaired. Move.
Captain Gavorn, head of the Vorcha task force. Got something to report?
There's an awful lot of Vorcha here. What are they planning?
Vorcha? Plan? They're a pestilence, nothing more. If they started planning, we'd all be in big trouble.
What's your job here exactly?
Keep the Vorcha in line. Keep them out of Aria's sight. That's about it.
I'll just be going.
Keep moving.
They're Vorcha. So they're like the rodents of the Mass Effect world, but they've got guns. They're like the orcs, basically.
I'm on the mission.
I hope you're ready. Archangel's been annihilating you freelancers.
Ready when you are.
Get in.
Yiteen. Should I take Zaid? I never really liked Zaid as a character. I refuse to change my armor as well. We're going to go to through this without touching the armor once.
It's about time they sent me someone who looks like they can actually fight.
You bet. I'm ready to go.
Is he with you?
I'm on my own. I don't need any help. Just tell me where to go.
Right. Just head through there. I'm sure you'll find your way.
I'm on it.
They tell you what we're up against?
Just tell us where to go.
Archangel's holed up in a building at the end of the boulevard over there. He's got superior position, and the only way in is over a very exposed bridge. It's a killing ground, but he's getting tired, making mistakes. We'll have him soon enough.
I'll get to him. Just point me at that bridge.
I like your attitude, but we've got a plan in place. You'll be on a distraction team. Head straight over the bridge and keep Archangel busy so the infiltration team can sneak in behind him.
Sounds like a suicide mission to me.
Pretty much, but you look like you can handle it. Head up to the boulevard and get to the third barricade. Talk to Sergeant Katka. He'll tell you when to go in.
What do you know about Archangel?
I'm the wrong guy to ask. Tarek and the other merc bosses, but don't be surprised if they're not thrilled about talking to a freelancer.
I better go find Sergeant
Good
Katka.
idea. Watch yourself on the boulevard. Archangel's killed dozens out there already.
Well, we might have a way in, but getting out could be interesting.
Let's worry about finding him first.
Okay, let's go.
Shepard, I've scanned the area, but I am unable to plot any other paths to Archangel.
Guess we're going with the mercs.
The heavy mechs and gunship possess considerable firepower. Beating them will improve your chances.
Do you need something?
You lead the Eclipse?
You figure that out by yourself. I'm Jareth. I run Omega's Eclipse. What do you need, freelancer?
Why are Eclipse on Omega in the first place?
Since you care so much, Eclipse controls almost 20% of Omega. Our transports and mechs keep the EZO moving.
Sounds very organized.
Eclipse runs like a well-oiled machine, but Omega is anything but organized. It's a constant battle for control. Then Archangel comes along and complicates things even more.
Why does Archangel give you so much trouble?
Ask him. I'm just here to make as much money as I can. We didn't come to Omega to be constrained by laws and regulations. He'll regret ever coming to Omega, I promise you.
Seems like this is personal for you.
He raided one of my transports last month, killed 2 of my best operatives. One of them was my brother, so yes.
Oh, no.
It's pretty damn personal.
What do you know about Archangel?
His life expectancy is short.
That it? Nobody seems
Look
to know
around.
anything.
You'll learn what you need to know. He's smart, but we've got him cornered. He won't be making food. Can I assist you further?
I'll get going.
Good idea.
Spoken to Garm and his men are on board. Assuming this operation is successful, we can count on high morale and extensive buy-in from the men. From losses we have already taken, possibly exists that we won't have the men needed to continue on the next objective. It's clear, though, that none of our organisations will be ready to move on Aria without the assistance of the other two. Okay. We can give that to Aria and see what goes on. Oh god, that's going to be a pain in the ass. Find the missing segments, locate and select a code that matches the code displayed on the top left. Oh, I see. There's the fighting. Oh, there's very few fighting in Mass Effect. I mean, we'll get some in a bit, but I'm just doing all the bits and bobs first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. C, 2. 1, 2. 1 and 2. But yeah, there's not a lot of fighting in the old Mass Effect.
That should slow him down.
Perfect. It'll be hostile if they activate it.
Do I need to go through this way? Yeah, let's talk to Garm first.
You're in the wrong place, freelancer.
You the Blood Pack leader?
Name's Garm. That's all you need to know. I'm stuck here waiting till you freelancers are done playing war. Ask your questions and go.
Why are the Blood Pack on Omega?
There's a lot of talking, but I think that's really... The first Mass Effect was all about the lore and the setting. The combat was dull. The second one, the combat gets better, but again, it's more about the streamline of the old of the talking and the dialogue.
Everybody hates us.
I'm guessing Archangel mostly just hates
And the third one, where
He's
sort
just
of
an uptight asshole.
went even
I don't
further
really
on it.
care what he thinks, but he's
I would say it
constantly
refined it, but the story, but the ending just forever destroyed
I'll
its
be
value.
the one to take him out today. You watch. I'm the only one who's fought him one-on-one.
What do you know about Archangel?
He's a Turian, and he's brave till he realizes you're more.
Sounds like you've
He
had
tried
those.
to take me down once. Waited till I was alone. Longest damn fight of my life. But I held him off till my men showed up. He wasn't so tough after that. We chased him over half of Omega. Almost had him. But the slippery bastard snuck away before we could pin him down.
I should get going.
No time.
Yeah, they're the vulture, they're like the rodents of the, well, they're like the orcs in the Mass Effect 2 universe. They like got excessive breeding, but they're not very intelligent. They can just like barely speak. Come on now. There we are. Yay, 6,000 credits. What's over here? Oh, there's an awful lot of hacking going on. The battery. C. Medkit.
This
Weapon
looks
shipment.
interesting.
Accounts. Power cells. Cool, free money. And free special weapons.
I'm looking for Sergeant Kafka.
You and me both, pal. He's over there working on the gunship. We go over the bridge when he gives the word. Go talk to him if you want, but I'm in no hurry.
Why haven't you talked to him?
Because I'm not stupid. This assault is damn dangerous.
What do you want, freelancer?
What do you want, freelancer?
I don't want excuses. Tell Kafka to get that gunship working, or he'll be next over that bridge. Get this freelancer out of here. I don't have time for this shit.
What's your problem?
You. Get this scum out of my face.
Over here. The next wave's going soon. Shouldn't you be outside getting ready?
Why is he so pissed off?
He's not a big fan of you freelancers. Doesn't trust people he doesn't know. Hates having to bring in outsiders. What do you want to know?
What do the Blue Suns do on Omega?
We supply goods to a lot of the groups and factions here.
Goods?
Weapons, mechs, machinery, you name it, we can get it. We also broker deals between factions. You wouldn't know it to look at him now, but Tarek can be quite a negotiator.
How did Archangel get the Blue Suns so mad at him?
He harasses and hounds us constantly. We worry that every job is a trap now. Does he know where this meeting is? Will this shipment suddenly disappear? How many men will we lose this time? Tarek's had enough. I don't blame him.
Bye.
Better get going.
Good idea.
Can I sabotage
Make
you
sure
guys
check in with
anymore?
Kafka.
No, okay. Running.
Kafka?
Sergeant Kafka. You must be the group Salky mentioned. You're just in time.
Salky?
You met him when you were dropped off. He radioed to say you were coming. You three kind of stand out from most of the other freelancers. Anyway, the infiltration team is about to give us a signal. Archangel won't know what hit him. Got any questions? This may be your last chance.
I like how the aliens smoke.
Are you gonna give us cover with the gunship?
Huh. Tarek is the only one who flies her. Besides, she's not quite ready. That bastard Archangel gave her a beating last time she was out there. A few more tweaks, she'll be as good as new.
Why are you coordinating the attack and fixing gunships?
I'm in the infiltration group. Our team coordinates with the gunship. I'm staying back to organize the freelancers and make sure the gunship's ready to go if we need her.
Are you leading the assault?
Ha! Tarek doesn't pay me to fight. I just plan the attacks and fix the damn gunship. You freelancers get the privilege of...
Target is in sight. We're a go.
Check. Bravo team, go, go, go!
Yay!
Archangel's got quite a surprise waiting for him. But that means no more waiting for me. Gotta get her back to 100% before Tarek decides he needs her again.
You're working too hard.
Yeah, I love it.
Doesn't look like Archangel's got much time.
Well, let's not wait around too long.
Come on, we'll give these guys a surprise of our own.
Heads up.
We.
He's with Archangel.
Let's go to adrenaline. Let's do a bit of adrenaline rush.
This is valuable.
Job done. I think job's done. Oh no. What? The gunfight? Yeah, yeah. We've switched sides because we're actually here to recruit him, not kill him.
Archangel?
Shepard.
Yay, Garrus.
Dead.
What are you doing here?
Good to see you too.
I'm just surprised to see you.
You and me both. Still, it's good to see a friendly face. Killing mercs is hard work, especially on my own.
What are you doing out here on Omega?
I got fed up with all the bureaucratic crap on the Citadel. Figured I could do more good on my own. At least it's not hard to find criminals here. All I have to do is point my gun and shoot.
How'd you manage to piss off every major merc organization in the Terminus systems?
It wasn't easy. I really had to work at it. I am amazed that they teamed up to fight me. They must really hate me.
Since when did you start calling yourself Archangel?
It's just a name the locals gave me for all my good deeds. I don't mind it, but please, it's just Garrus to you.
You nailed me good a couple of times, by the way.
Concussive rounds only, no harm done. Didn't want the mercs getting suspicious.
Uh-huh.
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down, I'd have done it. Besides, you were taking your sweet time. I needed to get you moving.
Well, we got here. But I don't think getting out will be as easy.
No, it won't. That bridge has saved my life, funneling all those witless idiots into scope. But it works both ways. They'll slaughter us if we try to get out that way.
So we just sit here and wait for them to take us out?
It's not all that bad. This place has held them off so far. And with 3 of you, I suggest we hold this location, wait for a crack in their defenses, take our chances. It's not a perfect plan, but it's a plan.
How'd you let yourself get into this position?
My feelings got in the way of my better judgment. It's a long story. I'll make you a deal. You get me out of here alive, and I'll tell you the whole damn thing.
I didn't like sneaking anyway. Time to spill a little merc blood.
Glad to see you haven't changed. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they know their infiltration team failed. Take a look. Scouts. Eclipse, I think.
Not the robots. Oh, I missed.
Looks like a lot more than
I missed the event.
Indeed. We better get ready. I'll stay up here. I can do a lot of damage from this vantage point. You can do what you do best. Just like old times, Shepard. Let's give these bastards everything they've got.
Let's switch to the sniper rifle. And let's use Dinner Rush. Perfect.
Nice shot.
Heads up, they're deploying snipers.
I missed. No, not my perfect record. Let me get some more ammunition. Like shooting fish in a barrel.
I love this rifle.
It literally like shooting fish in a barrel. I'll be right back. I need to pick up some more ammunition. And then we open this footlocker as well.
Eclipse mercs have made it in to the base.
Okay, no worries. Alright, no worries, seen a bit dull. Lips heavy, eh? I think he's the last guy. Easy.
You want something done properly. All right, let's see how you handle this, Archangel. Go!
Online. They're sending out the heavy mechs.
That problem should take care of itself.
I don't think I need to kill this guy.
Here we go.
Never saw me coming.
I love this rifle.
What's going on?
No, you finally died. Okay.
Have a nice trip.
Enemy down.
It's an interesting weapon.
This will put them down.
Very interesting weapon. Let's go pick up this ammo. These thermal clips, because this is a bit of a,
Looks like that's all of them. Come find me before they regroup.
a regression.
You're kicking ass, Shepard. They barely touched me. And we got Jareth in the process. I've been hunting that little bastard for months.
Why were you after him?
He's been shipping tainted Ezo all over Citadel space. Half the goods I seized back at CSEC came from his team here on Omega. I took out a big shipment a while back and killed his top lieutenant in the process. Not surprised he decided to work with the other mercs after that.
We've still got Bloodpack and Blue Suns left. Think we can make a break for it?
Maybe. Let's see what they're up to. They've reinforced the other side heavily, but they're not coming over the bridge yet. What are they waiting for?
What the hell was that?
Damn it. They breached the lower level. Well, they had to use their brains eventually. You'd better get down there, Shepard. I'll keep the bridge clear.
I didn't come all this way to let you die. We'll split up 2 and 2. Keep one of my team here.
You sure? Who knows what you'll find down there?
Miranda, stay with Garrus. Keep him alive.
Thanks, Shepard. You better get going.
We're on our way.
Go down a level. The basement door's on the west side of the main room behind the stairs. I'll radio directions if you need help, but you've got to get down there quick. Good luck.
I'm on my way. Boop, 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 boop. And I can change my weapon loadout. I actually quite like the Vindicator battle rifle, so I'm not going to change it. I want to close the shutter.
That's not my shield.
Target down.
No, don't let me through. Thought you were going to close the shutter. I appear to have run out of ammo on that. Go to the pistol. Oh, little bear thing. Little bear boy. Didn't see him. Alright, game. I got an achievement, that's why. Thanks, game. Run! The closure shut up. Ah. Game's a bit harder than I'm used to. You have to get good. As opposed to monging it like I normally do. One, I can't just use Unity to heal myself up. No, I can't. Nope.
Find the large shutters and seal them.
Run! Feel it.
Obstruction detected.
There we are.
Just one more shutter. Hurry.
Oh, I can press one. There we are. So I'd have to keep on doing that. That's good. That's convenient.
Here they come. There's not too many yet.
Okay, where am I supposed to go here? Where's the shutter? Over here.
Commencing shutdown.
They're making another push, taking some fire, but I'm okay so far.
There we are, job done.
Get back here, Shepard. They're coming in through the doors.
Rip them to shreds! Watch my back. I'll deal with Archangel.
Taking cover!
Get over there.
Heads up!
Where'd he go?
He
Where'd he go? That's a shame. Well, they're running out of ammo here. I need ammo. Thank you. Ow. Is that everything? Is that everyone? I think so.
Thanks, Shepard. They hardly got through to me. And we took out Garm and his blood pack. This day just gets better and better. He was one tough son of a bitch.
You fought with him before?
Yeah, we tangled once. Caught him alone, none of his gang to help him. Still couldn't take him out. I've never seen a Krogan regen that fast. He's a freak of nature. He just kept at it until his Vorcha showed up. It was close, but I had to let him go. Not this time.
Only the Blue Suns are left. I say we take our chances and fight our way out.
I think you're right. Tarek's got the toughest group, but nothing we haven't faced before. Besides, he won't be expecting us to meet him head-on. Look out! Damn it! I thought I took that thing out already.
They fixed it, but not completely. I made sure of that.
They're offloading troops. Watch your back, Shepard.
Not the Blue Sun.
Between the eye.
Oh, sorry, Jennifer. You seem like quite a nice, nice mercenary lady.
They're rappelling down the side wall, ground floor.
Excuse me.
They've reached the rear stairs. Taking fire. Never some snipe that one.
Get over here.
Damn you!
Deploying tech overload. Impressive.
Watch your back, Shepard. I could use some help.
Very nice, everyone.
Garrus.
Not Garrus.
Have a nice trip.
Bye.
We're getting you out of here, Garrus. Just hold on.
I need to insult you some more.
Make sure they're ready for us.
We better hurry. He looks bad. Commander, we've done what we could for Garrus, but he took a bad hit. The doc's corrected with surgical procedures and some cybernetics. Best we can tell, he'll have full functionality, but...
Shepard?
Tough son of a bitch. Didn't think he'd be up yet.
Nobody would give me a mirror. How bad is it?
They did what they could, but you're gonna have some scars. I'm sorry.
Probably for the best. Everyone was always ignoring you and hitting on me. Time for you to get a fair shot at it. Frankly, I'm more worried about you. I've heard bad things about Cerberus these past few years.
The Collectors are wiping out human colonies, Garrus. Nobody else cares enough to stop it.
I can't argue with that. Hard to believe the Council is letting the attacks go unanswered, though. Damn politicians. I'm fit for duty whenever you need me, Shepard. I'll settle in and see what I can do with the forward batteries.
Okay, there we are.
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FT. In addition to this allows lag-free communication even when you are logging you out, Shepard.
No, I don't think so. Alright, let's do some talking. Can't go to tech labs yet, but we will shortly. Where's the armor loadout? You think you'd be next to it, but hey ho.
I want to say that working with you is it's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You're here because you're Cerberus. Don't expect special treatment.
Understood. But not everyone in the group is hardline. I'm an employee because I believe in their current direction. Doesn't mean I don't have concerns about their past actions. Or some of yours. You watch me, I'll watch you. That suit you?
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
If you follow orders and keep to yourself, we'll have no problems.
Fair enough, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
There you are, duly noted. Nice prompts, succinct, with pauses.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, and let's go down here and then talk to the other members of the crew. So everything got a bit more streamlined now with the current game.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. It could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
You got from a rather large. Wait a second. Oh, what awful toilet. So you have all this space for showers and that, but you couldn't like make cubicles. What a backwards environment.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
You have a minute to be
No doubt
insulted.
You've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded, and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have... And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in mission. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you.
How can you be sure of that?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself,
Oh,
Miranda.
I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Goodbye.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
I couldn't insult you, which was unfortunate, but don't worry.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than...
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those... Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I won't take any more of it.
Back to work.
Bye. Bye, random chef.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out.
I'll pay hand over fist to get you that. Why not?
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
Oh, no, no,
See you
no.
later,
Come on.
Obviously, you've been not paying attention to the first Mass Effect. There's no ethics here.
What's this area
Just
of the ship?
whichever the
That's all.
bottom option is most of the time.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
I'm pleased to see that you're getting along with the new crew.
They're as friendly to me as people from a group like Cerberus can be. And they've got you vouching for them. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
What did your merc squad do? It didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
After the Normandy was destroyed, most of us went our separate ways. CSEC asked me back, but I turned them down. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
I'm not sure I understand.
Yo, this Shepard's thick as pig shit.
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
And that should be mostly everyone. I think there's one guy on the ground floor I got to talk to. And then we'll have to end it here, boys, before we move on to the next video. So after this, I may do a recording of Boy 4, which I'll edit down. Probably be playing a minor nation again, nothing too strenuous, but we will see. We will see, and then from there we will have an okay time.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I didn't hear an officer.
Yes, sir.
Won't happen again, sir.
I'm Engineer Kemp. What can we do for you,
I
Commander?
don't want to talk to you,
Will do,
actually.
Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
I'm trying to talk to the Merc. Where is he?
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
I got the garbage compactor.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Kazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Kazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept a helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
Right. So he was the free-to-play fellow.
Hey, don't touch. That
No,
rifle's
not
older
free-to-play.
than
He
you
was the
are.
DLC fellow, so
Call
that's
it
why there's
Jesse.
not much talking with this guy.
That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle. I was down and out when I found that gun. Jessie was the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to re-sight her once. Damn good rifle. So you knew Archangel from before? Interesting.
It's a bit
A
dull.
lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You know, I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
Ah, you're gonna keep talking? Okay. Yeah. So this guy we're not gonna ever come back to because of how tedious that conversation was. In any case, I've got to go, boys. We'll continue this campaign off at a later date, and I've got to start that recording for Warhammer, or that review of Warhammer. So, boys and girls, I will leave it at that, and I'll see you all later. Adieu.